Once there was a boy named John. He did well in school and always listened to his mom and dad. His teachers were proud of him. He had 3 friends, Mike, Nick, and Archie. John had one habit. He just couldn't say no. No matter what others asked. He always said yes. His friends knew this and took advantage. They made him do their work. John often felt tired, but he still smiled and helped them every time. One day during recess, they were almost lying on the bench, looking tired. John said,
"Let's go to the canteen. I'm hungry."
Mike shook his head.
"No, I can't go. Please get me a sandwich."
Archie added,
"And get me a pack of biscuits."
Nick opened his lunchbox.
"I brought food. But here's some money. Buy me a juice."
John smiled and said,
"All right."
They handed him the money, and John walked to the canteen. He bought everything they asked for. He also got a burger and juice for himself. As he was walking back, his classmate George saw him.
"John, are you that hungry?"
George asked. John smiled.
"Oh, no. These are for my friends too."
George frowned.
"They always make you do this. You should stop being their helper."
John didn't say a word. He just kept walking. John came back to the bench.
"Thanks, John,"
Mike said. John gave them their things and sat down. They all started eating. While eating, Archie said,
"John, can you bring your English notebook to my house? I was absent yesterday. I need to copy the work."
John replied.
"Okay."
That evening, John said to his mom,
"I'm going to Archie's house. He needs my English notebook."
Sarah looked at him and said,
"But he can come to get it himself."
John sighed.
"I just can't say no."
Sarah smiled gently.
"You should learn to say it. It will help you. And it will help your friends too."
John nodded and left. One day, Mike said,
"Let's skip school tomorrow. We'll come to the school gate but won't go inside. We'll just have fun."
Nick agreed and Archie said,
"Yes, great idea."
but John shook his head.
"No, this isn't right. We shouldn't lie to our parents. I'm not doing this."
Nick laughed and said,
"He's a mama's boy. He won't come."
Mike and Archie laughed too, and started making their plan. The next day, they were all absent. John sat alone at his desk. He felt lonely. That evening, he told his mom,
"Mom, my friends skipped class today, but I didn't go with them."
Sarah smiled.
"You did the right thing."
The next day, Mike, Nick, and Archie came to school full of joy.
We had so much fun yesterday.
Nick said.
You missed it.
John didn't say anything. In the last period, just before school ended, the principal came into the class. He spoke with the teacher for a while. Then the bell rang. The students made a line and started walking out. As Nick reached the gate, the principal pointed at him.
You. And you too, Mike and Archie. Come with me. You skipped school yesterday. I've called your parents. They'll be here soon. And I'll speak to them.
Nick, Mike, and Archie went pale. They quietly stepped out of the line. John walked past them and went out. Soon, their parents arrived. The boys said sorry. The principal nodded and let them go. That day, all three got scolded at home. The next day, Mike said,
John, can you go to the photocopy shop? I need photocopies of the notes.
John said,
Sorry, I can't. I'm really tired today.
Mike's face fell. From that day, John started saying no when he needed to. Moral: learn to say no when you need to.